Hello, hello. This is Klaus Sin with Klaus Sin Life, and today I have Josue and Rebecca Soto here with me. I'm pretty excited about that. So let's get the show started with my short intro. So Jose, Josue, and Rebecca, welcome to my show. I really appreciate you taking the time out of it. Um, you are in Orlando. You run a team, the Soto Legacy team, and I see we have something in common. You work as a husband and wife team, and I actually work with my wife. She's not a realtor, but she runs the office, and we work together since we're married since 40 years now. So we work together all our life, and a lot of people ask me, "How the hell do you do that?" Right?
That's pretty awesome. Thank you, Claus, for having us on the show today. We're excited to be here with you. And congratulations, 40 years married and working together in the industry. I think it's a blessing. We have had such an amazing time. We've only been 16 years, so I hope to be able to pick your brain and learn from you. But it is such a blessing, I think, to work together with my husband. I hope he thinks the same. But
Yeah, absolutely.
but congratulations, you guys are married in real estate.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I think we didn't always work in real estate, but we always worked together. And it has ups and downs. But my grandma always said the 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 key to success is never go to bed with a disagreement. You don't need to agree, but don't sleep in different beds because you're mad at each other. That's the end of it. So well, anyway, it's not about me today. It's about you. And tell me a little bit about your real estate journey. When did it start? How did it start?
Well, I'll get started. And by the way, those are beautiful principles to live by, beautiful legacy that your grandmother left for you. And so, Josh and we've been married for about 22 years now. And we, about 16 years ago, decided we wanted to do something more. And we weren't happy in the fields that we were working. And we decided to make that change and become real estate agents. We were really just looking for something that we can do working together. We had a young family at the time and we wanted to be more available for them, so we wanted something that we could manage our schedules and still do something meaningful. So the idea of helping families find their dream homes and to be able to do that seemed very exciting to us at the time, and it's been an amazing career so far. Josue, what would you say?
Yeah,
Yes,
cool.
it's been amazing, working together with Rebecca, my wife, these past 16 years. It's just so we learn so much from each other, as a couple, but also as business partners, man. So it's really about just understanding what's the purpose and why we're doing this together. So at the end of the day, Claus, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey as of right now.
Well, that's pretty cool. You said you started in 2005. I remember that was a crazy time as well. Uh, Prices were insane. People buying houses were having no money. I think I know people working at fast food restaurants bought $1 million homes, and the whole thing blew up in 2008, 7, 8. How did you manage to make it through that time? It was a tough time. A lot of agents left the industry because they didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how did you manage to get over those few years?
I think that Klaus, at the moment, when we've seen the transitions in the market, we were able to understand how we were going to survive in this market, and we had to learn different aspects of the business, and that's why one of the important things that we try to teach our team members and our partners is that we have to learn how to just adjust with the market.
Mm.
And we were able to do that. We were very blessed that Rebecca and I, we dove dive deep into understanding the short sale processes. We short sell hundreds of short sales in our career. And on top of that, we did a lot of BPOs, brokers price opinions, and also REO agents. Rebecca was an REO agent. So we were able to understand how market shifts occur, and I think that it's really helped us throughout our whole entire career, even with COVID a couple of years ago when the COVID pandemic happened. We were able to understand that, what, this is no big deal, man. We've been through all this already. We just got to keep moving forward and understand that our market changes every 7 years. You understand, Klaus, our market is up and down, so we have to expect the changes. So even right now, we have to be really prepared to what's coming right now, and what's occurring at the moment. We can all see it. We just got to see what's going to happen next. So,
Yeah, I
I'll
think
say we've been very.
I think you're absolutely right. Adjusting to the industry is extremely important, and I went through that phase, and I think I almost missed short sales. I need to say it was a good time, but right now we have the same issue again. I think the market is changing rapidly and fast, very fast, right? Those changes come in boom, boom, boom. Look at the interest rate. Well, you mentioned your team members. I think you started, I assume, husband and wife, and then created a team. I think it's the Soto Legacy team. How did that come along? I mean, when did you decide that you want to be a team, or did that just happen?
I think that happened. Well, we had our personal brokerage for about 9 years, and we led a team of agents there. When we decided to make our change and come into EXP Realty, that's where we had to kind of change how we were operating before. And as many people experience, because the model is so different, we had to make sense of what we were doing. So our office came in as our team, and we had to kind of fine tune what that looked like, and then just kind of take it from there. So now we have a team that we're starting, but as we continue adding on to our organization, there are people who want to work as individual agents, or they want to work as a team, and so we embrace all of them. And so that's something that we have taken kind of pride in, is kind of modeling what that's going to look like, working with those agents on their level. The team has formed, and it's work in progress, because I think there's so much to learn when you first start a team. And so that's something that we've enjoyed, working with our agents to help build their business, and create that legacy for our team.
Now, you gave me the point with EXP, so I also run my own brokerage. And what would you say were the problems you had before you joined EXP, and what motivated you actually to say, you know what, I put my ego aside, because for me it was an ego issue, right? I mean, why the hell should I'm the broker. Why should I join EXP or anybody else and pay them money, which was not the right thinking, but I didn't know any better. So what would you say were the problems you had, or you thought you had before you joined EXP, and why did you think that would change, and did it change? That were a lot of questions at once. I'm sorry.
I think I would start off with scaling. Being able to scale our business at a much quicker pace and more structured pace. I mean, every time that we try to we implement new systems in our brokerage, all of a sudden 2 or 3 months later a new system comes out. So it was just keeping up with technology was the most important thing too. It's
Yeah.
like, you know as far as the brokerage itself, we did pretty well. I mean, we did pretty well for those 9.5 years we were broker owners. But at the same token, there was something missing. When you're looking down the road and you're looking at your retirement and on something else, and how being able to scale your business, there was a lot of parts missing, Clause. So we had to analyze, and honestly, like you just said, put our egos down and realize that change is good. And even prior to that, Rebecca was feeling it for 2.5 years prior to this. So we were able to sit down and talk about it. And she was right, and we started like interviewing several others, and but taking our time also, because we weren't in a rush neither. We wanted to do we wanted, if we were going to make this move, we wanted to do it at the right, for the right place at the right time, you know?
Well, and aligning with a model that we knew
Right.
was going to take us to the next level. That's going to take us into the next century,
Yeah.
into
Right.
the future. And I was saying that before I even knew about EXP Realty. So I knew that we needed something more. The model that we had, it wasn't scalable. And I said, Josh, we need some changes here really fast, or we're going to be outdated. And so as we were looking for that innovation, and we did check out other brokerages, and I said they're still operating as we have been for the past 30, 40 years. We need something different. We need something new.
Yeah.
We need something that is proven, that is going to be different, and that's what we found here.
Yeah. And
Now
plus,
you have, I'm sorry. So you have joined EXP, I think in 2018. Is that right?
no,
It was
19.
2019, yeah.
Or
19.
19, so a year after me. And so that I think it's 22, so it's pretty much 4 years in. Um, any regrets? Anything you would say you would have done differently or should have done differently?
No, honestly, we love the decision that we made, the group that we were aligned with, the and honestly, we loved the brokerage, but the whole idea, that we aligned with was the group that we came in with, our upline leaders. Everybody wanted to come from a place of contribution and collaborate together, help one another, and that's really what my heart aligned with. And so, it's not perfect, it's a work in progress, but everybody is on that same mission to help one another, to build one another. And I think it's why we've had such massive growth in our business. And so what I would do differently is probably, focus in a little more to see how we can make deeper impact and how we can continue growing. But no, I feel like everything that we've experienced so far is amazing. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
I think the alignment that with our partners and everything, and Rebecca, she touched on it. She's absolutely right on that part. I think that one of the things that we did notice is that it was the right time, the right partners, and we felt that we were all on the same page at the moment. To be able to scale this and at a larger amount of numbers, really, because I mean, when you think about it, we've done really well.
What would you say it has done to your business in form of? I know you wrote a book, Married to Real Estate, and balancing work and life. And how would you, if you bring EXP into this whole thing, what would you say has changed from before to after the change, joining the company?
I think that we were playing small. We were playing within a comfort zone. We were at the top of our skill set, and we needed to surround ourselves with other people that were operating at much higher levels so that we can see how to model after that. So much has changed. We came in, we had just a small brokerage, and we came in with 4 agents, and today we're at 350 agents. So in our organization, and we're at 2.5 years. We'll be completing our 3rd year in August. So it's a lot of growth in a short span of time. And the exciting part about it is learning how to manage all of that, since we were so much smaller before. So it's been 2.5 years of just learning and growing and doing things different, and seeing some mistakes and fixing them. And it's been an exciting journey for sure.
It stretches.
Wow.
I would say even it stretches us to become better leaders too. I mean, we learn so much from ourselves, that so many changes that we have to make as leaders to continue providing, growth to our partners, and our team members. So I would say, yeah, that's one of the big issues there, that that we've learned from each other, how to really become stronger leaders.
It is a very different setup in the company, and I think we say we change lives, and I really believe that. if I see that in 2.5 years you went from 4 to 350 agents, I think that's mind-boggling. Thinking about how most brokerages they never reach even 100 agents, and here we're growing around the globe actually. If you would have something to say to a new agent who's thinking about EXP today, what would be the three things you would tell them?
I like that question. So the three things that I would tell them, number one is, this is for new agents. So for new agents, what's important to them, or what should be important to them, number one is who they're aligning with, to make sure that that person that they're with is going to help guide them through the way. They don't have to be everything for them, but that they're with someone who's going to partner with them. Number two would be you want to align yourself with a company that's invested in you, who has a strong mentorship program, which our company does. We have a great training program and mentorship program. And number three, a company that is offering you additional incentives for income. So additional income streams. So you're not only able to earn from the traditional working with buyers and sellers, but you also have some additional ways to earn money through the stocks and through the revenue share program. So I mean, this is such a model that helps you build your wealth very quickly, and it has done for so many other agents who've come in before us, and some of them in just a short period of time. It's all based on who you are and how driven you are as to how far you can succeed, but there is no ceiling. So you can grow as much as you want to. This is an amazing company for the newest agent, just licensed, or even a well-seasoned agent. There's something for everyone here.
Well, I can't agree more. I always consider real estate, you need to sell a house in order to make money. And when I came to EXP, I thought, well, revenue share stocks, that all sounds good. I still need to sell houses, but I can't tell you how thankful I am because I had an accident in September and I'm in a wheelchair since then. I have another few weeks and I can walk again, but I pretty much had almost a year of an out. I couldn't go out, couldn't show houses, couldn't take listings, or at least I thought so. In the meantime, I learned to do that from at home, but I would have been in really bad shape without having this extra income. So I'm thankful for it too. Now, some people, some agents, I hear the rumors out there. Well, you guys are all about recruiting. You don't really sell anything, and we just became, I think, number one in sales. And I know you guys sell quite a bit in Orlando. You're in Orlando. You do resale. I saw you do new construction. You do pretty much a lot. You understand the different loans and everything. So I want to bring that up because the referral part in EXP is also a pretty big deal because we're now 80,000 agents. So you're referring stuff out, you're getting referrals in. I have never seen as much, how do you call that, in our workplace where 80,000 agents can talk to each other. I've never seen so much cooperation between agents. Do you feel the same way?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that it's amazing, the communication and the collaboration that you see a lot in the workplace, and even in the referral base. I love that they're trying to keep everything in house, which is awesome. To help other agents in different areas that you may be wanting to build your relationship with, or start a referral business with. So yeah, I agree with you, Claus, on that. It's 100%. I mean,
But plus, you also mentioned something that I wanted to talk about, because you mentioned we're all about recruiting. No, we're all about production, and so we have some of the most millionaires within our company, but also a lot of icon agents. Personally, We've only been 2 years in eXp Realty. We've been Icon every year. We're about to hit Icon again for the 3rd year. So production is very important to us, and it's part of what we, well, no, it's all about what we do with our team, and it's what we're focused on with teaching our organization is how to be productive agents. So number one, we're a real estate company, but recruiting is a vital part of any company, all companies, right? Every company has attrition. So you have people who come in every month, and then you have people who are exiting. There's a lot of people exiting the real estate industry right now because of the market conditions. And so if any business is going to stay in business, you have to be recruiting. And what's beautiful about the way that eXp has set up the model is that it gives back to the agents for bringing in those agents. And so, if you have to depend on 100% of your own effort, Klaus, I am so sorry about the accident that you had, but you would be in bad shape if you couldn't show homes and you had no other form of income. And that's what I tell agents all the time. 100% might seem amazing now until you can't work anymore, until you become sick, until you're in an accident, until something unfortunate happens. And so these additional income streams allow you to have an opportunity to help coast you through those times. And because we are a cloud-based brokerage, everything is available to us online. We don't have the need to drive into the office. We can still get training online. We can still meet clients online. All the paperwork is done online virtually. So it makes it very easy for you to stay in business and not have to leave the comforts of your home and be able to rehabilitate, hopefully be able to get back on your feet. I pray that's in your future. But, even if it's not, you have such an amazing opportunity here to continue working if that's what you choose to do. And if you've built that revenue share or that stock option where you're getting enough income, then you can rely on that as well. And that's such a beautiful thing that many companies can't offer, or they're trying to offer, but they're still in their beginning stages. eXp is a solid company. It's in its 13th year. It is publicly traded, so the stocks are backed up. So it's proven. It's proven, and we're all living it.
Pretty cool. Well, guys, one last thing, and then I'll let you go. Is any referrals for you? What is the market exactly you're serving? What would you look for if agents have referrals for you?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What market exactly? You're in Orlando. Well, Orlando is big. Are you covering the entire city of Orlando, or are you in a specific the entire city of Orlando? So if any of the agents who are watching this have any referrals for Josue and Rebecca, you can reach them directly. Just type them in Google. I think I found them immediately, and you can also contact me, and I give you the direct address. That's not a problem. Any last words you would like to add?
Well, we appreciate this opportunity, Klaus, to be connected with you. We know that we have a friend in you right now in the West Palm area. And so nice to see a neighbor in Florida. And nothing, I think if anyone is interested in checking out our book, they can go to marriedinrealestate.com, and you can order the book through there. And I don't know, what else do you have, babe?
No, I'd like to start off by wishing you well, Klaus, on your speedy recovery.
Thank you.
I pray that God continues to heal you through this process. And honestly, with gratefulness, man, we're grateful for every one of our friends, our partners, everyone that's here live, seeing this live right now. And we're here to serve you guys. Any questions you may have, feel free to reach out to us.
Absolutely.
Okay, pretty cool. You guys are in Orlando. The shareholders is in Orlando. Are you going to be there?
We will be there. Absolutely. Yes.
We have several.
Watch out for the guy in the wheelchair. I'm going to be there too.
Looking for you.
All right, Klaus.
Well, thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.
All right. See you next week, Klaus. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.